What up? What up? Welcome to Sneaker History, Twitch slash YouTube slash community Rockin and Coppin call. We're trying to get Gregatron on with us, but it didn't seem to be connecting. He's no longer known or temporarily not known as Gregatron. He's going by Vacation Greg this week because he's out of town. So we're gonna roll without him. We got myself, we've got G Duo, aka Drew, Robbie Falke, Dalton, just a small crew this week, but how you guys doing? Welcome to another Friday night talking about sneakers.
Yeah, good.
Oh yeah, man, I'm doing all right.
Killing it. It's either it's funny. I have to go feed Rowett's cats, and last time I drove out there, I was like, oh man, please have there be a Cold Stone close by because there's like nothing like that where I live, and he lives like 5 minutes from a Cold Stone. So like, I'm gonna be getting some cake batter, birthday cake remix. Yeah, that's going down tonight. It's been like 10 years since I've had Cold Stone, so I'm like weirdly excited for it.
Is that your go-to ice cream flavor?
No, I mean I haven't had that shit since literally 10 years. Like it's just I've been in the mood. I saw the sign last time and I'm like, that's what I'm getting next time I drive to his house.
Hell yeah, man.
Cold Stone.
It's funny because Cam and I actually I haven't been to a Cold Stone in forever either. And Cam and I kind of had one of those days. I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. We were just like, F it, let's just go get some ice cream someplace. We really were trying to find like something different, but we ended up at a Cold Stone because it's like the closest thing to the house. But it was kind of interesting because like we walked in and like there's just like two girls working the counter and making stuff, and it's probably like 4 something in the afternoon, 5 something in the afternoon, evening, and they were like, yeah, we just opened like an hour ago or like 45 minutes ago because they had all sorts of problems and people didn't have enough employees to cover all sorts of stuff. But I didn't really think about it, but like, and I don't want to go too political on all this stuff, but it was like one of those moments where I was like, damn, it's $14 for like 2 medium ice creams now. And then of course, anybody that has worked in food service like myself knows like you have to tip well to those people because they're doing the worst of the jobs, even though free ice cream is probably a nice perk.
It's so crazy. Like I get all of the good ice creams, like designer, that's all really close to the house. But I just wanted some shitty ass Cold Stone, and like sometimes you just want some. This is not good ice cream. This is like not an ad for Cold Stone. Your stuff kind of sucks, but like you market it well. It looks good in the pictures. It gets me in the door. Like it's not good. Shout out Kate's Ice Cream that just opened up today in Portland. Vegan ice cream. See, that's the kind of stuff I get normally, like some nice vegan ice cream. But like, no,
I would go for that because
the
older I get, the more me and full on dairy stuff. Just we don't vibe the way we used to.
Yeah.
I feel you. It sucks whenever like cereal is your favorite snack and you want to eat it like every night, and then it just gives you a stomach ache the entire next day. It's like, fuck, I just want some Fruity Pebbles, man, but they don't want me.
Yeah. Oh man! All right, well, let's talk about some sneakers. One of you guys want to start us off with what you rock this week?
Sure, I'll go. So I just came back from a little event celebrating the Jordan 1 Rebellion era because that's getting a weird amount of press for just being kind of like a mediocre show. Either way, I went. It was at my local spot, Social Status. They just had a little activation for it, so I went down there and I wore some New Balance because that's what you wear to Jordan events.
Nice.
And so I wore these. It's the first time I've worn them. It's an Atmos 996 from 2006, I'm pretty sure. And they're just insane. And I really love them. They're just all rainbow and they have a giant gold dubray that says Atmos. And they're just fucking loud and stupid and great. And I really love them. So that's what I wore today. And I work from home and I didn't wear shoes the rest of the whole week. So that's all for me.
Nice.
Drew, how about yourself, man?
Yeah. So I've just been wearing a lot of Air Max, obviously. But the things that let's see, what did I pick up this week? Let's see. I got a second pair of the DTLR, the 2002R. Um,
Oh, I don't think I ever saw those before.
I always
Oh, I
like
like that one.
always like the shoes that they do. It comes with some crazy laces.
Ooh, you can do a mismatch.
Yeah, you could. But I really like the they did a 990 last year. And it's kind of like a Hot Wheels racing theme. Those are pretty nice, but I really like this one, so I got a second pair of these. And
Oh, yeah, man.
then I got the Air Max that's coming out. I'm assuming next week.
Yeah, you got those
I
early.
haven't. Yeah, I'm not sure the exact date, but these are really nice. The laces they have the 326 date on them, and it's
Oh,
got the
nice.
little
Yeah.
globe on the back and on the insole. Hold on, let me take this out. The insole's kind of like a breakdown of the shoe.
Oh, nice. That's pretty sick.
So,
yeah. Where'd you get those? Those are. I mean, I've seen them in photos, but I didn't know they released yet.
well, so I actually just bought a pair off Goat.
Okay, cool.
They really weren't terribly expensive. I think it was like $230. The price has kind of gone up quite a bit now, but I figured I should go ahead and get a pair early.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
Just,
Definitely.
that's a
just to
great
be
colorway.
safe. So I was kind of worried how this check was going to look, but it's not bad.
Is it like a snakeskin type thing or something? Or?
So it's I think they want it to look like just like an actual blueprint, but it's not a snakeskin and it's not really a patent leather. It's just a smooth material. And then it's got the little mini swoosh.
Mini swoosh for life.
Yep.
But
love that.
in the material in the toe box and the heel back here, it's not a leather, but it's also not a suede. It's kind of like a mix between the both.
Like Nubuck?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard to describe. But
Does it feel
but yeah,
nice though?
it does. It does feel extremely nice.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, those are
that's a
those are
beautiful
great.
colorway.
That's a looker.
Yeah,
So-
definitely.
But yeah, that's all. I think that's all I got this week.
There's
Rockin,
the
anything
women's
cool?
pair.
Let's see. I wore those pattas today. The all maroon color.
Yeah.
I wore my Daisy Air Max ones for the first time this week. I think that's about it. Just some regular inline stuff.
Just
How do
heavy
those
Air Max,
pattas?
though.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, compared to the Air Max 1 that you just showed
Mhm.
us, how do those pattas compare quality wise? Are they about the same?
I think these are better in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been looking at the Pata Airspan 2s again because I didn't get them when they came out a couple years ago, and like they popped up on, I don't know, like an eBay save search or something, which
Yeah.
I don't save searches on, or even really like products at all on any of the other platforms, but when they pop up on eBay, I basically end up going and looking everywhere else, and it's like, I didn't pull the trigger today, but it will definitely happen soon.
Yeah.
Can't stop thinking about
that's
it.
such a cool shoe. The span. It's like it's such an odd thing because it's just the original span colorway, but it just says Pata on it.
Yeah.
But it's great.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys
I
have
mean,
a particular favorite Pata Air Max? I know
actually,
there's
hold up. I
big
want to go
ones.
back just to Drew.
Yeah.
Just because there's two others. So you got the blueprint pair. There's the Latin American exclusive, Wabi Sabi, which is like the most chill pair of the three. Then there's the European exclusive City of Lights, which I think is probably my favorite.
Yeah. I really liked that one, but I didn't know. I guess it's a woman's exclusive.
Yeah, it's double hard to get.
I don't know kind of if it's extended sizing or if it just goes up to a women's 12. But yeah, I really like the European release.
Where'd you see those at, Robbie?
No, I mean they've been out for like a couple weeks. Just I didn't think. I mean, obviously you can get everything off Go early, but I didn't think of anybody. It didn't click in my brain to go look for those blueprints. And now that I'm seeing them, it's like, oh, Jigga, what? Those are sick.
Yeah, usually for regional exclusives, the U.S. colorway is never my favorite.
Yeah.
But this time
Yeah.
it was, and that was great. It's like, oh shit, the U.S. is getting the best colorway this time.
Yeah.
That's great. That Wabi Sabi one is probably my second. I really like the mini swoosh on that being all kinds of it's kind of like fuzzy, and I think that looks super cool.
So I think the where it says the 326 and the two smiley faces, I think that the tongues are interchangeable.
Oh, they're like Velcro.
So like the tongue seat, one shoe has the 326 in it, and the one on the left I think is the gray smiley. So I think they're interchangeable. You can pull them in and out.
That's pretty sick.
I think it's probably gonna be the first Air Max Day month where it's like actual. Actually, I'm not saying that not everything's been good, but there's been skippable Air Max days, and I think this is going to be one where you want to get something from it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I don't think I ever noticed that that part before, the heel tab with the cutout.
Yeah.
That's really fun. How do you guys feel about the cracked midsole on that?
So I don't know if this is like I'm behind on new release stuff, but I don't know like what the tie-in to this is. But yeah, like Japanese idea of wabi sabi. So if that's the same thing that I'm thinking of, then it's basically like the concept of taking like an old something that's aged and fixing it with gold. So like you would put gold on it to fix it, which if that's the concept, like that makes sense. I think it's really dope. Like it's just a cool way to kind of like educate people on that and kind of share that whole story. Because I think it's also ironic because it's a sneaker and we just all buy massive amounts of sneakers and don't really ever need to. But I don't know. I kind of like it. Is it like that on the other ones? What's the other colorway called?
It starts with an
City
A.
Lights. I mean, it translates,
A-L,
but
yeah.
The translation is City Lights. I'm not going to try to say that in French or.
Man, I really like the.
Oh yeah, I saw these.
I mean, yeah, they've been out for a while. They really haven't grown on me until the past like 15 minutes. So that's interesting. There's also, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the blue pair is my favorite. I mean, I like all three of them quite a bit, but like the one that Drew got is actually like really killer.
Oh yeah.
What's really sweet, I mean, you have these, but then there's like an Air Max 95, a new colorway. It's like a lemon lime. Kind of looks like Green Bay Packers looking thing. It's just like you don't have to do everything really crazy or change materials all that much. I mean, some of these are a little crazier, but if you just use good materials and make the colors right, I mean, it's simple math. It should work.
On something as perfect as the Air Max 1, yeah, that's all you need.
Yep.
I think that's the funny thing about sneakers. Like more often than not, I feel like people just overcomplicate it and ruin it. Not ruin it, but just like they do too much with them, It's like
the shoe just gets too busy, like almost like a less is more type of deal.
Yeah, and it's really interesting too that you brought that up, Robbie, because it's there's like a huge gap in between that's like it's an easy pass, right? Because you have like these ones are really tastefully done, more minimal in terms of the colors for the most part. Got some cool details. But then you have on the other end, you've got all these like concept Air Max ones that are just, every color and material on the,
I mean, take it this way. So you have this kind of stuff, then you have like the Susan Air Max one. It's just like, it's honestly kind of, I think it serves a similar purpose to this Wabi Sabi. It's like, I'm not going to wear either one of them. I don't want either one, but if I see them, I'm going to appreciate them for their artistic merits. They're beautiful shoes. I just don't like wearing those, but they look great.
I want these for the smiles alone.
Yeah, I mean the have a Nike Day pack, like that was what 2 years ago now, and that stuff was really cool. It has you put a little smiley face on a pair of Air Maxes, and people say what Nick just said. Ooh, I want it for the smiley. Like, it's not that hard. It's really good sometimes.
That Frankenstein stitching on the kind of the back heel for the 35 in Roman numerals is a really cool touch.
Mm-hmm.
That I really like whenever they do that big oversized stitching on stuff, because they don't really do that very often. I remember back in the day that was a super popular option on bespoke Air Forces. Like if you could get that, like you had some cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare to see on like an inline release. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess I'll just show what shoes I have been wearing then.
Hell yeah, man.
Rockin Coppin. Got away from that. So yesterday I went to the Memphis Boise State game. So I wore UNLV dunks. Yeah, right. But it was basically a home game for Boise State. That's really close to here. It's like 7-hour drive. So it's not too bad if your kid made the tournament. So I wore these. These are cool. They're fun. Could have gone with any dunk, but it's like UNLV historically has rich history back 30 years ago with the tournament. So it's been a while, but never a bad time to be true to your school. And then I've been wearing the Concords also the past week. Been put on a couple times. Now that I look at them in the angle, there's so much construction in the house. I left these out for an evening, and there's just like a layer of dust across the pad. Like that's gross. But no, great shoe. I never even wear. What's funny is I don't wear really 11s ever because the boxes are a pain in the ass, and I just don't want to pull through 3 layers of opening just to get a shoe out. So now that the closet's kind of more established, I have these on just like the top shelf. These are the only 11s I like wearing in the summertime. So all the other ones are put into the winter rotation. But it's just being able to pull them out. I took all the trees out of all the shoes too, so I can just take them off the shelf and put them on my feet. And it's really been a game changer. It's funny how that shouldn't be a game changer, or it's like you get so much just clutter in your life. You have to like strategically pull boxes and stuff. And I don't have to strategically pull boxes anymore. So stuff I haven't been wearing much is going to get worn. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be sweet. I'm looking to add. What am I looking to cop, man? There's I wanted those like concepts Air Max ones like a lot more. Pretty much after it was too late, I had FOMO, like as they came out, like straight up FOMO. Like, oh man, I wish I would have done that. Or I wish I would have entered that raffle. Wish I woulda. But like for the same reason why I wouldn't really wear those Wabi Sabis that much or ever. They're beautiful shoes. Like I like looking at them, but do I need $170, $140 token? Like not really. So just sit on a wall. That's probably what they would end up doing. So not today on those. Really just interested in like shoes I could beat up. Like I'm going to a concert next month, so I'm trying to get those Brave Blue 13s because I'm just gonna christen them at the concert and just destroy them. But I like how they keep doing like low tops as high tops and high tops as lows, etc. Like moving around colorways. I think like the Brave Blue 13 is one of those really slept on, especially in the past 5 years. Navy and black has become more and more acceptable and cool to wear. So you have like a navy and black Jordan, kind of stealthy. It works. So I'm looking to get those. The Jade Horizon 5s I think are really cool too. I think
yeah.
Did those
Yeah,
really
right?
come out? Because I have a friend that's been posting those.
A couple weeks, I think, from now. They've been pushed back. Like I tried to see if I could get a connection on them months ago. I'm like, oh yeah, those got heavily pushed back. So I think 2 more weeks from now or 3 weeks, middle of April.
I got a friend that was already posting a lot of pictures of them. I wonder how we got them early. Whatever.
Team early, very well could have. I mean, Drew here got those beautiful Air Maxes early. So I mean, if places have them, they're floating.
I think it was supposed to be the 24th on those 5s originally. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Of this month, but yeah, not anymore.
My goal is to actually like write on the Sneaker History website again, talking about how the 5 has really just like become a shoe that you can wear with all these like weird fits. Like the 5 lends itself very well to any color you really want to throw on it. This is like a weird. I mean, it's Jade Horizon. What is Jade Horizon? Like, tell me. Like, nobody here can really put a finger on what Jade Horizon is, but this is what it is, and it's different. But like, I like wearing tie dye. I could, Dalton's wearing tie dye right now. These with like a little tie dye, upper or top. Summertime, so maybe you don't want to wear a sweatshirt in a couple months, but like these with that, maybe some like short shorts. You got a little like Gen Y fit going off, and it's super easy. It's kind of aged, kind of dingy. I'm interested. Like the 5 can really be anything you want it to be. Do you want it to be really traditional and be black, or do you want it to be multicolored? Do you want to? I don't know. It's just a perfect. It's a. I love the. I'm very indifferent. I like the 5 a lot. So like it could just. I think it had awkward years, but when you look back historically, the green beans are supposed to be coming out, burgundies. You can go all day from like 2006 to like 2012. All these weird ass 5 colorways that like in retrospect are all really cool. And I think in retrospect, these are going to be really cool.
Okay, so the green bean 5, that's a love it or hate it shoe. Can we get a quick poll here on where you guys stand on the green bean 5? Nick, go ahead.
I am not a fan of the green bean 5.
Drew.
I love the green bean 5. I love that one.
I do not love the green bean 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
Robbie,
do love it.
And Rob. Okay, so we're 50-50. Exactly what I thought. That is, yeah, that's a divisive shoe. It's the all reflective upper. That is just not for me.
But I mean, shoes weren't doing all reflective upper before this. Like this shoe did some, and I mean these crinkle better than other 3M shoes. Some of them crinkle like tinfoil. Like these are tinfoil-esque, but it was much more supple. But it's like, look at that. The 5 can really be anything you want it to be. Do you want it to be this shit, or do you want it to be?
Burgundies I'm down with. Burgundies, that's sick. Like those wolf grays, stealths, like ooh. Did they some fucking dope 5 colorways?
Did the version that retroed of the green beans? It was reflective too, right? Like they retroed it properly, basically.
No, it doesn't come out yet.
Oh, it hasn't?
No,
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it was.
They got pushed, but I mean, probably towards the end of the year for that. But I mean,
yeah.
So you got. I mean, you can so you can do this. So there's a Concord 5 coming out, which is just another word for a grape, which already exists, right? But like.
It all black with a little bit of purple on it. Oh my god, I'm all over those.
Good looking. The 5 can be anything. The 5 is like a really good sex worker. Like, what do you want me to be tonight?
It's ditto.
Look at that.
This is the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Good looking.
I think I have like 5 pairs of 5s. Right. I think I currently have 5 pairs of 5s, and I've gotten rid of a couple pairs of 5s, but like I'll always keep an arsenal of 5s, and I'm always looking to add more.
Well, it's one of your favorite Jordans, right?
Oh yeah.
What is your favorite non-original colorway of the 5?
The Air Jordan 5 non-original colorway? Oh man. I don't even know. There's a lot of them. Non-OG. Man.
Wolf grays? For me, maybe.
It's funny you said that, and I was like, man, those shoes were so doo-doo when I first saw them in hand. It's like this material. The tongue's puffy. It's poofy. Yeah. It's puffy. It's like the it looks good, but like in hand, that shoe did not do it for me. I want to say, the Raging Bull pack. I mean, because it's funny, I struggled to get an answer out of my mouth because I had the Raging Bull retro in hand, and I just let him go. I returned them back to Nike. I didn't even resell them. I was like, here, take them back. Because I didn't need a 4th, like, all red Jordan. And, like, I love it. But, like, looking at it, the Stealth. The Stealth 5 is up there, too. Even the new retro of it. The Stealth one. I love the Oreo. I mean, the Oreos back, though. That's a really great shoe. I love my top 3s. I got the top 3 Jordan 5s for, like, $150 used. Super cheap. Those What the 5s, I have those. I like those a lot too. They're goofy, man. It's just like such a, I don't know what it is about it. It's just, it speaks to me. I'm goofy. It's goofy.
I think the 5 is one of the more consistent Jordans in terms of like having good colorways put out on it. Like it has a couple bad ones. Like I think the reverse laneys aren't great.
Again, royal blue version.
Yeah, again, we're divided on the green beans, which is to be expected. And then, man, most of them are pretty all right, man. The K54s. God, I forgot about those.
Oh Oh, I forgot the Supreme did.
Yeah, they did 3, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did. A camo, a white, and a black. I mean, yeah, I lied. That the white metallic Supreme one's probably my favorite. See, as you keep showing me photos, I'm expecting, oh, that one's it. No, that one's it.
There you go. There you guys can see my.
Yeah, I saw that.
There it is.
Why is that Air Max 95 $1,500 down there?
This one?
Yeah. What's up with that?
Is
that the Mita?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The prototype. Okay.
Yeah.
Like you know that it's rare when StockX doesn't have the 360 because they've probably never sold a pair.
Right.
Or no less. I mean, I don't know if that's size wise.
Pretty sure those didn't actually release. Those were just from a sketchbook.
They were.
No, I'm not kidding. Who knows? Oh, also, let me just say this too, because I didn't get to say it yesterday when we recorded Air Max stuff. Like that LeBron 9 low Arnold Palmer is a problem. Like that's. I say this as like there's this LeBron retros collecting dust in the cave. Like I haven't put them on in fucking so long because I don't like wearing them. But I was like, it's such tokens memento. The 9 low though, extremely wearable, extremely comfortable. Like that's what you bring on vacation shoe and rock for 4 days straight because that full length Air Max just cushions your foot. Like, oof, it's good. Breathes really well. Even if they do like there's like a black and red, there's a Liverpool. There's so many colorways of the 9 low. If you bring back any of them from a wearability standpoint, it's easily top 3 wearable LeBrons. Like,
yeah, so didn't they? So there's the LeBron Palmer, and then didn't they do one for the veterans? It's like black and camo with orange on it. That thing is so sick.
Yeah,
I know a guy that has those too.
Clark Kent has. I mean, he's the only person I've seen post fairs. I mean, there's there's the reverse Arnold Palmers. There's the Watch the Throne lows.
There's a Watch the Throne low.
Yeah, there's a 9 Watch the Throne
I don't think I do that.
Low. What the fuck else? There's the unchampionship. I mean, there's exactly the championship pack where there's the double. Yeah. No. Yeah, it is this one. Yeah, it's the LeBron 9 and then the 9 low. And the second year they did it 3 years. The third one they lost. So oops. The second one was the 10 and 10 elite, and then the 9 low and the 9.
God, those 10s are so good though.
Just not as. I mean, the 10's my favorite model of all the LeBron lines. Just not as wearable. Like that. The cut of this 9 is just flawless. Like it's a very, very good summer little. Yeah. She's a good summer number.
That 10 elite in particular, like that's a lot of shoe.
It's way overpriced. No one bought that. I think sat at Foot Locker. Like the yellow was the white was yellowing by the time you took it off the shelf.
Yeah, those were what, 320 MSRP or 300 MSRP or something.
That's crazy.
No, I don't think they were that high. It was the IDs that were that much.
Are you talking about the red pair?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just in general, there's like 3 or 4 releases, I believe, of the 10 Elite. I think they're like 250. Yeah, they were definitely up there. They had Nike Plus, like the jump tech and shit in it.
This thing? This kit?
Yeah. No, I mean that was even more. That released together.
Yeah, that red colorway. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, so then there's also a flip version where it's this: you put the red on the low and the green on the high. God, what a stupid hat. I mean, it's just so funny. Like the tee, okay, I'd wear that to bed, whatever, that's cool. But like those hats, like what a time. Like Don C's eating his heart out now. Like it's like, oh man.
Carbon fiber brim and the gold lion head on it. Yeah, like, that's so much.
But no, that's just it's a gorgeous shoe. I mean, what's that? Probably $5-6 grand on StockX. Not that bad actually. I think
they're going down actually.
I mean, that's an insane amount of money for.
But I mean, these I'm pretty sure they released at Unknown, so the bronze spot, in Akron, like that Nike Akron. There's probably only 3 or 4 physical places that release those things. Like you're not getting them. So like that's the kind of like prerequisites I look for if I'm going to be spending $4,000 to $5,000 on a shoe. Never have spent that much money on a shoe, but like, all right, how many other Joe Schmoes are walking around with this thing right now? Like you see Nice Kicks posted, everybody waiting in line for that another Rebellionaire installation, and everybody's wearing Jordan 1s. It's like, how fucking stupid do you have to feel? And okay, I would feel really stupid. I was talking to Reggie. I want a pair of Travis 1 lows. Talking to Nick about them. Like, if I spent $1,700 and I bought a pair of Travis 1 lows and like the white and blue pair, and like I'm then like shown on the news in a line full of everybody wearing the exact same model, nobody knows mine cost $1,700 and the guy next to me is wearing like a $90 pair of 1 low. It's like, it's so stupid because like that shoe was everywhere. But at least with the LeBron 10 championship pack, like you're not going to run into many folks like with that shoe on foot.
I mean, the stupidity is the beauty of being a sneakerhead, though, right? So like, I'm going to use that to transition into my pickup because, as I've talked about on the podcast many, many times, and as Robbie, Mike, and Rohit have pointed out, that I will buy shoes at full price, knowing damn well that they're going to drop to 30% or 40% of their retail price. So, picked up the New Balance 1500s. This is the glow in the dark
one.
pack.
Yeah.
So the colorway is actually really good. Purple on the tongue, and then purple laces, black laces as well. This back panel is actually 3M. So the white here is glow in the dark. All the white on the upper is glow in the dark. The glow in the dark on the outsole. But the material on like the mudguard here is actually like really like heavy duty, like I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of ballistic nylon or canvas kind of thing, which you can't really see on camera. I'll have to do another video on them, but of course I paid full price for them, and I can't remember if it was Drew or somebody else, but like somebody posted the link like a day after I ordered them or 2 days after I ordered them with like 35% off, and I'm just like, damn it. Of course, by the time I saw the link, my size was sold out, so I couldn't do like any kind of swap or anything. But I mean, I'm stoked with them. I haven't picked up a pair of 1500s in a long time. It's funny because I think we talked about on a previous Twitch stream about it, Dalton. Like the 1500 had its moments, years ago, and then kind of just went under the radar for the last 5 years or so, with a few exceptions of good shoes that came out, but definitely wasn't getting the attention from the blogs and stuff.
It's just not in vogue right now. I mean, I think it's still a beautiful model, but they don't put a lot of them out anymore. And the shape is also a bit different than it was back then. It's still pretty good. Like it's not those non-made in UK ones, which are kind of bad. Those, like, that shape on that's really great still.
Yeah, this is actually probably one of the better new versions I've had, because I'm not like a lot of the European guys.
The super sharp toe.
Yeah, and I don't care about that so much, but I will say like a lot of the pairs that I have are really, really kind of like they almost look like they curve up. They're so fat on the toes, which is
that's what she said.
Yeah, that's how Nike makes all their basketball shoes now. They got that banana toe shape.
Yeah, yep. But definitely happy with that pickup. Yeah, and as far as the Rockin, I mean, I haven't left the house in 3 days, so I've been working just so much.
River Troll Nick.
Last time I did go out, I wore a pair of Air Max 90 infrareds. That's also one of the reasons why I ended up on the Airspan chase, because infrared Airspan, it's just like you can literally see my downfall progress through my life, right? Put a pair of shoes on, remind of another pair of shoes, go to the internet, search for that pair of shoes until I find whatever. I'll probably do the same thing. I'll finally give in and just pay for whatever it is that it's out there for. And then like the following week, my eBay notification will come on and say, hey, there's one of those for half the price you just paid.
Well, Nick, yeah, that kind of pain, but we were talking about the CDG Air Max 180s, and there's not even like any of the 3 colorways in my size to even waste my money on. So I can't even fantasize like you're doing. Like all 3 of them can't even find a 13. So
those shoes are so great.
Never happening.
That also is extremely rare in a 13.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever even seen a 13 for sale on that.
I've had a couple 180s and a 12, and I was playing myself every time I buy them. And I need a 13.
It's really funny because like there's multiple people in the like. This is gonna annoy you. There's multiple people in the Discord that got those CDG 180s for like $50.
Oh, that sucks for me. Good for them.
Yeah, I think Kuyukoi got them dirt cheap like that. I think Matt did too. Matt McD.
Yeah.
He got those things real cheap. But yeah, those things are really awesome, and nobody liked them at launch because it's just like, here's this crazy all bright 180, and MSRP was like 250 or 300 too.
So I couldn't find a pair of 13s, but I bought Cam a pair. I think I paid like 140 for them or something like that.
That's not
like,
bad.
You know, they had dropped at that point price wise, but they didn't have a lot of good sizes. I mean, good sizes to me being like my size, but they didn't have big sizes, I should say. Like it was basically like 10 and under.
11's still a good size, you know. It's just not going to do anything for you.
Well, so Dalton, I was going to ask you about like the event. Like what all did they do with this?
It wasn't much. It was mostly just a bunch of people hanging out talking about shoes. So I think they had the actual event at the downtown location, and I went to the there's 2 locations in Pittsburgh. I went to the one that isn't downtown because I know more people there, and basically kind of just stand around bullshitting about shoes and horror movies for a bit, and it's pretty cool. Like we do it so frequently online, but I don't really have that much opportunity to do that in person. So that was pretty nice to be able to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That was all right. I mean, I saw that shoe in person. Like, it's fine. Weather's decent. I entered the raffle for it just because, I don't know. That's what you do whenever you own 130 pairs of shoes. You enter raffles to get another pair of shoes that you don't even like that much.
I'm definitely not a fan of it, but then I saw one of my friends posted a picture and swapped out white laces in it, and I was like, oh, okay. I actually like that much better than without, which is like the dumbest thing to like even vocalize.
I was thinking red. You put like red laces in there too. Just anything but, I think it's like black or gray, something with it.
Yeah, that red would be all right. Yeah. That shoe's so weird. They're putting a lot of effort into that launch too. Like a lot of different stores are doing events for it.
Yeah.
And it seems like almost a news story every time a store announces they're releasing it.
I think they're better than the SB Gina's. Like that was a really ugly shoe. Really cool story. She's a very fine individual to be an educator for that long and rocking shoes, but like that's a Granny Jordan 1 for a granny. Like that's like very on par.
I don't even know what the shoe you're talking about is.
That lady is super nice on Instagram.
Yeah, she's
like ridiculously nice.
I have nothing mean to say about her.
Yeah,
shoes are.
Yeah.
It's a shoe fit for her though. It's not built for Robbie, and that's okay.
Right,
it's built for her.
Like we never met each other. And then my wife and I got married, and I posted a picture on my Instagram, and she commented on it, and I was like, "We've never met, but I appreciate it."
Thanks, Gina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go, Gina. Nice.
Yeah. I was gonna say, as far as what I'm looking to cop, mainly because it's Dalton saying he was at Social Status, I ended up pulling up these penny collabs that they got coming out.
Yeah, I like both of them.
Yeah. And I mean, I haven't had a pair of pennies, the penny ones, in a long time. The last one's like the air bubbles burst, and that was before I was friends with Mario and Barry to literally save my souls. But the other pairs that I actually like is this like penny 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is hot. I really like.
Yeah.
The penny 2 might be like one of my very favorite models that I don't own a pair of.
And like I don't know, like these 2 colorways on the penny 2 just remind me of like East Bay catalogs in the 90s, right? It's like a color that you wouldn't see in the store, but East Bay would have that colorway.
The penny 2s shit all over the penny 1s in this battle.
Oh man,
2-on-2. And the penny 2 was my first sneaker ever, my first real sneaker ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
Stepdad
that.
bought them for me.
I mean, it's almost worth buying just for that.
Yeah, that looks so good.
God.
What gets me is it kind of looks Kind of looks like that Giannis logo. Go up a little bit. You pass it on the bug on the ankle.
Yeah,
it kind of looks like Giannis' logo, but it's not. But yeah, I mean they're both cool, but it's just like, give me the Atlantic Blues, damn it.
Yeah,
I want this.
The material looks really nice on these.
Mm-hmm.
The
And this
packaging
box
is
is
super.
super
Oh
awesome.
wow! Oh, so the little penny on the bottom. Yeah, that's
Really unexpected shoe to see a collab of. This reminds me kind of whenever Kith was doing like the Air Maestro
Yeah,
and the F-Tempo 96.
I've almost bought those so many times, man. The Pippins up tempos, like they're on the real for like 2 months for like 160 lightly worn, and it was even at 160. The price isn't what bothered me. What bothered me is knowing that I'm never actually going to put them on my feet. Like they look great, but I'm never actually going to wear them.
yeah.
definitely.
So, those
Now
are
the
really
Chimera
good.
Pippins, that's a different story. The Pippin 1 Chimera Kiths, yeah, those would go on foot
The
instantly.
all animal print one.
Yeah,
Those are
pretty
insane.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely the one that stood out to me this week, as far as what I will be trying to acquire. But
I mentioned it last week, but those Blends skate highs, I did actually end up getting the red pair.
nice,
Really
man.
Ended up getting
awesome.
the email for those. So they said the email was going out like, hey, enter the raffle. We'll send you an invoice from the 14th to the 16th. Sometime between then, you'll get the invoice email if you want. I didn't get an email at that time at all. Then at like 11:45 yesterday night, I got an email from them. I just checked my emails, like invoice from Blends. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, that's
It's
pretty
like
awesome.
you guys are almost 2 days late on that. But still, I ended up getting the red pair, which is the one I wanted the most. So I am very happy about that.
I didn't check my. I mean, I didn't see it in my email. I should check spam or something just in case.
Yeah, I texted Travis. It's like, hey, I just got the email now. Maybe check that out because I know he was really into the old school.
Yeah, I like the old school too. That's the one I enter for. Cool. Well, it's been it's about almost time. So, any parting thoughts or parting things you guys need to share with the viewing audience?
Well, I still want to know what you guys' favorite Pata Air Max is.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna cheat on this one, but somebody can go first. I'll start to pull them up.
Yeah, Drew.
Is
There's
it
a lot to choose from?
so? Isn't the Albert Heijn in that a Pata?
That's what I was gonna say too.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
the one that
one
never
is-
released.
Because in Albert Heijn, like a grocery store, like a little
Yes.
mini store over there.
Yeah.
The only person I've seen it was on that the Masters of Air thing that Nike did. It's like a 10-minute long video, and the guy's name's Iceberg. That's from like Berlin. He's like the only one I've seen, and I think there's a guy in Japan that has 2 pairs. But yeah, that shoe is.
I think we have someone in the Discord or Discord adjacent that might. Angela, either her or her husband might have those because they're huge Air Max heads.
Mm-hmm. I
know
think
they
she
have
was
the
in that
Masters.
video.
Yeah, I'm purposely
she was
staying
definitely
quiet
part of
on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have her coming up on the podcast soon. I mean,
Man.
I'm gonna cheat though because I really don't like any of them that much. I'm gonna say the Pata. I'm gonna change some letters. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the Pata chlorophyll 6s. I mean, chlorophyll Air Max 1s.
Yeah.
no, that's what we're talking about. Pata, not Para.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, I'm going with those though.
Yeah, that's a Pata Para thing.
This was like a double collab thing that was like just friends and family. That
Yeah.
Actually, if you let's see. I mean, we did sneaker convos. I guess it's been a year now, almost a year to the day. But you can go back to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/sneaker history, and go to the playlist for sneaker convos. And Iceberg is actually on one of the panels with Kish Cash with me. And
oh shit, I didn't know you had him. I need to go watch that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both those guys are really incredible. Like they're just incredibly knowledgeable about all this stuff. But
yeah. Kish Cash posts some crazy good fits on Instagram too. That guy is well dressed. I love his sense of style.
Didn't someone wear the chlorophylls yesterday?
Yeah, a dude that just joined the Discord posted
Yeah,
chlorophyll on St. Patrick's
it
Day.
just popped up.
And we were all like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro?"
Exactly my reaction.
Killer.
Yeah.
It's
My
got to
favorite
be on here. There we go.
My favorite's got to be the Cherry Woods.
Mm.
Cherry Wood is just the most insane, perfect thing. There they
There
are.
it is. Man, look at those
Yeah.
laces. Good Lord.
Yeah, and the rainbow outsole, the Chanel swoosh. God, what a perfect.
Don't those have the
colorway.
crazy insoles on them too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, they've definitely been they've been pretty on point with all their Air Max collabs throughout the years. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Pod is one of the most consistent collaborators of Nike in general. I think like their only big miss is the Jordan 7 they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was a little odd to me.
I don't know who was into that. It was kind of just like.
I think it was a couple years early. If that would have released now, like I feel like brown
that'd be
shoes are way
huge.
more accessible. So
Yeah.
came to that party late.
Yep.
I wonder
All right,
if
y'all.
those are going up in value. I'm gonna check that.
Well, we can't really get into it, but I will just say you should definitely join the Discord if you haven't already. We've got some cool stuff planned for Air Max Day. Got some cool content coming. Got some great giveaways coming. It's just going to be a fun time next weekend. So hopefully we will see you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in there,
Definitely.
people. It's a great time. Top sneakers, top cars and Formula One, and sports and Golden Girls.
Yeah, qualifying tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Yeah. And then today I went down the rabbit hole. I haven't been in the dad club, for a little while, and went down the rabbit hole seeing everybody's kids and all the oh man.
Yeah, that's like the one I don't go into. It's like, I don't have kids. I don't want
Yeah,
kids.
just don't show that to my mom or my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not ready.
I don't go in there. So I'm like, fuck them kids. I'm sorry. Everybody has great children.
Oh God.
They do.
They all do.
But all right, cool. Well, guys, let them know how they can find you outside of Twitch here.
My Instagram for the shoes, it's DK_Gotham87. I just post what I'm wearing every day.
Hell yeah, man. Mine is sneaker_Saiyan, saying like Dragon Ball. Follow me if you want. I don't care. Robbie.
You can find me putting them kids in cages. I'm just kidding.
All right, Biden.
No, right. Find me at Sneaker History. Nick, how about yourself?
At Nick Kingball on all the platforms, but yeah, most of the time in the Sneaker History Discord.
All right, hold on. I need to clarify. I was thinking more like Hansel and Gretel in a cage. I realized after it's like, oh wait, that's like hasn't aged well the past 300 years. That story's been told. So Hansel and Gretel style is what I mean.
Gonna get us canceled over here. We don't even stream enough to be canceled. So you gotta be careful, man.
Genuine accident.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you everybody for watching, rocking with us, taking this in. Connect with us in the Discord. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
See ya.
out.
Bye.